Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the start of a unboxing video of a bunch of new kits I got off of Knights of Dice, the kits they released after CanCon. So it'll be sort of a multi-split video in my life, but in yours it'll just be one video. So I'll go through unpacking what they look like on the sprues, and then once I can give them a little bit of an undercoat and put together how they look like together and how they look like with miniatures. So, unboxing, it looks like Australia Post did its usual let's play football with boxes, very sane, which is never new. Ooh, foam. That's actually super handy, because you can rip them up and use them to like distress miniatures, and they're must be out of their new pluck foam stuff that they got, because they're like 25mm person. Those are actually pretty good, actually. That's amazingly more handy than a styrofoam packing beads. Alright, oh good. So much foam. So much foam. Alright, so on the top I got the acrylic sort of upgrade kit for their signs, because I reckon it's going to look cool. Working on Infinity, working TNT, plus, you know, acrylic is always cool. So they look pretty nice and shiny in there, and then the MDF brackets and stuff, so they're pretty cool. The feet, yes. Foam. So much fun. First building, Golden Key, which looks pretty cool. I like the little roof, the big building, and like the undercover areas. Makes it a bit better than just sort of square buildings that I have. Although they're hideously cheap, and these are, you know, cost more, but they look a lot better. So that'll be cool. And then I've got the Third Eye, which again, it's a nice. A lot of them have sort of asymmetrical shapes, so they're not just boring squares, where they've got like these little entrances out to the side. It's got a little balcony there as well, with a little bit of a crumbling wall, which you can see in that little bit there. It's crumbling a bit. Different sort of levels up the top with the balustrading, so like sort of, you know, half cover, and then you can fully hide behind those things. But the floors inside are sort of nice and empty as such, so you can kind of put whatever you want in there. Air conditioning and surveillance, they're pretty good bits I got for another building. Security cameras, air cons, bits, pieces, go on to whatever you want, more bits and pieces. Screens and vents, well, you know, pieces of flat something to go on the walls. Next building, Golden Key Extra 4 for more height. Plus it's really good, like, it's actually got sort of the Golden Key on it, which works with the acrylic pieces I got. It's got more air cons, it adds a lot more sort of height to the building. And it's got like a nice balcony that you can go into the building and then come out of to get onto. Or, you know, if people are ninjas or whatever, they can try and climb up to get into it. But yeah, it adds a lot more sort of height to the building, which height is sort of what I'm going for with my terrain, to try and just get off the ground a little bit. Oh, thick one, jeez. All these are quite sort of thin. That one's thick as. Obelisk, which is, again, nice. I don't know, it reminds me of like old city pubs in Australia. Just the sort of squareness of it, with the big sort of awning off the front that you could pretty much probably walk along. And sort of got nice balconies up here you can go out onto. Gonna look pretty good with the acrylic stuff on there. And sort of nice open sort of interiors that, with a little bit of work, you can make sort of into whatever you want. You can put some more little walls in there and like put an actual sort of bar in there. So just add some flavour, be nice. More foam. This is one of the newer ones as well that they just released before the easy stuff. Brayfogle Logistics, which just looks really sweet and had that sort of Fallout 3 aesthetic of an urban environment. Big factory. Do love that retro Art Deco vibes they got going on. And it's got a roller door, which is pretty sweet. Like, you can't argue with any MDF buildings that include a roller door. Like, you just can't. You got to add. sweet ladder to go on top, which again is big and it's asymmetrical. You've got like, you climb up the top there, you've got this little sort of bit here that you can get to or walk around in there, and a room up the top there that you can go into, and like a split level inside, so the roller door that the trucks go up to, it's higher, and it's got a higher platform there with the elevator and stuff in there as well. So like, it's just adding different levels onto the table, which is, it just makes it nice and different. Everyone's not standing on the same one level, shooting at each other or trying to get to each other, so add nice depth to the games. Jeez. Otomo Apartments. Again, like, you know, this is something that they identified and released as part of their sort of statements with it. They're all sort of asymmetric buildings. They've all got different shapes, which is really nice because, you know, a lot of the time all buildings in cities are sort of different shapes, especially sort of low, small ones like these. You got sort of stairs going up the back, fire escapes, again, different heights on the balustrading up the top. Inside, you got like this lift here, which is pretty sweet, I reckon. And then like a little room, well, a little balcony that is there, goes out to there, which is pretty sweet. Shoot some people off that. Windows, ladders there, doors down there. And again, like open interior sort of thing, so you can chuck whatever you want in there. And it's got like the balcony and stuff off the side, like coming off the back there. And more areas to walk around. Archibald Hotel, which looks pretty massive again. This one is square, but it's not just square sort of thing. So like out the front, you've got that indentation, which models and, you know, pretty large base models, not necessarily spectacularly high, but large base models can go into, hide in. And then if you look in here, they can go in there. It's got a split partition there, so you've got two different rooms inside already. Go up the elevator, come out the elevator, go down the hall, go out the back, onto the fire escape to go into the roof. Or you could go through those doors into those rooms onto the balconies, and you've got the windows off the sides that you can see out of. So it's introducing just a lot of different movement templates, you know, like a lot of movement opportunities to just sort of hide in and walk around and that sort of thing, which, you know, it makes it interesting, it makes it different each game. And I got so much fun. So much fun. Which I can't really argue with. More foam, the merrier the foam. It'll be good for dabbing the paint on to make stuff nice and grungy. Alright, so there we go. So there's all the stuff I got in kit form. Obviously, nice and tightly packaged in retail packs. Apart from that, but they release that like the night before or so I ordered it. So yeah, doesn't really matter about not being in a retail pack, but I don't really care. But yeah, nice pretty pictures on the front. Doing that good marketing shiz. Making people go, ooh, that's sexy, I want to buy it. I want to take that home and make my significant other depressed that I'm spending so much money on MDF terrain. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so that's it for the unboxing. I'll probably get sort of one built, because I'll have to undercoat them as I go, so I can do internal and external colours. And show you how one goes, probably the smallest one to start with. So probably, maybe Golden Key or Third Eye sort of thing. Maybe all this gets easy because it's sort of just got 4 walls, whereas they have lots of different types of walls. So many walls. But yeah, I'll the next part of the video will just be me showing you the building once I put together and some scales for Infinity and some JDub miniatures, that sort of thing, to show the scale for them and how they get around walking through the videos. Awesome, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you next video. Cheers.